Hello folks and welcome back to... Oh jeez. Are you going to work? Maybe you're going to work. Okay, well, hopefully this will work. If not, may not be able to do the stream. We'll see. So, welcome back to our Total War, Warhammer 2 Let's Play, and for our Mortal Empires campaign with Khatep. Again, so what I was chattering on about at the start of the stream was I'm having my lovely upload rate issue, so I've set the bit rate down for the video parts to a lower bit rate. Hopefully that will help while it's being funky. Had a whole bunch of dropped frames at the start, but it's holding up better now, so I'm hoping that it'll be cooperative. Anyways, so in our last episode, the forces of chaos finally showed up, but we've sort of held our own. We only lost this one little settlement over here, so we should be able to inhabit that in the next turn. Hopefully Lothern won't decide to take it on us, but we'll see. Outside of that, well, we're just kind of gradually making our way over here. The Greenskins have taken over a whole bunch of territory up here in the Chaos Wastes, which is disappointing, but it is what it is. We'll deal with them eventually. Alright, so we have an unsigned skill point. Who's that for? Oh, this Lich Priest. Alright. So the forces of chaos that were closest to us, the servants to chaos, they've been wiped out, which is a very good thing because, well, if they had all sent their forces together against us, we probably would have lost, but fortunately they sort of scattered out. So it wasn't too bad. You, what was I gonna do with you? Oh, you're my little, whatchamacallit guy. Okay. We'll end the turn here and see what happens next. I kind of almost wanted to have that guy, my Necrotect, slow down this High Elf army, because I have a very strong feeling that they're going to take the Twisted Glade from me. But yeah, for this video I have reduced the bitrate. Apparently it should be good enough for 720p, which is what I stream at. Looking at the preview, it looks alright. Biggest thing is going to be how the battles look. But I think it should work out fine still. I think anyways. I also reduced it from 60 FPS to 30 FPS. Again, I don't know how much of a difference that's going to make. But we'll see. What do you guys want? The Strygos Empire? They want a non-aggression pact. They're at war with Khemri, but they're friendly with the followers of Nagash. Nah, I'm not gonna be friendly with them, because I'd much rather be friends with Khemri than Nagash. Alright. And as expected, they took the Twisted Glade from me, those bastards. Oh well. So that means that I'm gonna have to build that up further. Alright, Khatep. Let's bring you back into our territory. Same producer as Stellaris? What do you mean same producer? Like the same company that made Stellaris? No. Total War Warhammer is actually made from Creative Assembly, which are under Sega, whereas Stellaris is made under Paradox Interactive. So different groups, but both very decent strategy games. Alright, what did I want to do for this army? Put them into that stance. can't make any more stalkers. Do I just want to go for more cavalry? I think this guy is focused on cavalry. Cambrian War Sphinx and Necro Sphinx are who he's good with, and he has a couple of each. Let's do the skeleton archers. Oh, I did all of my... Yeah, he's doing all the skeleton archer chariots, so he's the chariot guy. Oh, that's what this is. It didn't tell me what game you were playing on the app. Really? Huh, I wonder what that's for. Hello, Gerardo. Welcome to the stream. Hoping everything's gonna work out alright. I do still have some funky things with my upload rate. It started at the start of the stream, but so far it's doing better now. But yeah, this is a Total War Warhammer 2 Alpha Strain, so... Not doing 1 Hour 1 Life like I was yesterday or Stellaris the other day, so... Making it a little more interesting. What do I want to bring in for these guys? I don't even know. I could do a bunch of Nehekara warriors. Guess we'll do that. Alright, so we have to decide where we go from over here. Do I attempt to try and attack the greenskins? It's definitely possible. Or I could attempt to go through the greenskin territory to reach the Warriors of Chaos. We'll move him over there for the moment. At least we're still keeping up a measure of public order. Chaos corruption, we have it from events and local populace, but it's still going down to 12.5, so... That's at least something for us. You... I'm just gonna leave you there for the moment. And let's bring our Tomb Prince down here. Yeah, we want to take out the Warriors of Chaos, because that's like the main group. I admit I've never played a Mortal Empires campaign all the way through and taking out Chaos, so I don't know if they work differently than the regular Warhammer, the first Warhammer game, and their Chaos Invasion, so it'll be interesting to see. Because I started it off with the Skaven, because when I did my Skaven campaign, I didn't think it was going to work. Alrighty, sorry it's a short appearance, but sleep is calling my name. It's alright, Alpha Strain. Don't forget, you can always check out my previous streams on YouTube, so... If you ever want to check out any stuff there, be sure to check out my YouTube channel. Okay, so the Von Karsteins want a non-aggression pact. Do I want to take it? Their strength rate is 17, so you know what? We're not going to do it. If they were stronger, maybe. But then again, we also have all this stuff, because we're at war with the regular vampire counts. Khemri! Military Alliance, yes. How's their rank? They're rank 8. They don't have too many settlements, but they do look powerful. No. Nothing for you other vampire dudes. Alright, you guys. What do we have here? We do have a lot of Ushabti. So for that, we'll do Restore. Alright. Tricky Spitebacker.
Onwards, legions!
Just came back from watching the new Pacific Rim movie. How was it, Gerardo? I haven't even seen the first Pacific Rim movie, but one of these days I might go and see it. Fucking amazing? Well, that's good to hear then. Yeah, I think the Pacific Rim, I mean, the idea sounds pretty good behind the movies. I just have to actually go and see them, but because, you know, I like the old Godzilla movies. I think I've told you this before. So I should like it, I think. You should really check them out. Amazing story and a lot of action. Oh, hey, I wouldn't even expect necessarily that they would have a good story, but I would expect a lot of action, so. Alright, I should bring in more forces for these guys. I don't really want to do more archers because the archers just don't work out as well as they should. You just don't. I could do a big horde of carrion. You know what? That's what we're gonna do. Carrion and archer are chariot archers. Have you seen the new anime for Godzilla? I didn't even know there was a new anime for Godzilla. Yeah, the last anime, or not last anime, the last Godzilla thing that I saw was, I did see the Godzilla, most recent American Godzilla movie that had, oh, what's his name, from Breaking Bad. I can't believe I can't remember his name right now. I fail at movie trivia. Movie or TV show trivia. I fail miserably. It's on Netflix? Huh. I actually had Netflix for the longest time. The first reason I actually got Netflix was because Star Wars The Clone Wars was actually... Why do you hate me? I'm friendly with Lothern, you should like me. Let's do a trade agreement, non-aggression. Will you take military access? You will. Okay, good. Anyways, as I was saying, the first reason I ever got Netflix was for Star Wars The Clone Wars was coming onto it, and that was the only way that you were going to get access to the 6th season of the Clone Wars. So I did that, and it was nice, and Netflix overall was good then. But gradually, more and more, Netflix has been losing a lot of its other shows and been going towards a lot of its own content, which, I mean, I understand it's good. I understand it's probably... There are a lot of studios that are probably trying to, like, really charge a lot for Netflix to get access to their movies and that sort of thing because Netflix is so popular now, but... Ow. Because Netflix doesn't have access to a lot of shows that I used to watch, I kind of ended up getting rid of Netflix probably half a year ago. This Godzilla is way bigger than any other Godzilla ever created. That's something else. Bretonia, you're friendly with them. Thought I would have already had a non-aggression pact with you. Yeah, it's hard to believe that this Godzilla would be bigger than any other Godzilla, because there have been some big Godzillas.
Always.
Where's that other hero? Hobie. Well, it looks like you're meant for combat of some kind. Oh, what did I do? What did I do? I don't even know what I did there. Let's go all the way down there. You disband. Okay. You go join that army. Oh, I think that guy was part of Khatep's army, and he died in battle somehow. I think you can see the scene of it on YouTube. I'll have to check it out after the stream and see if I can find it. Well, I doubt the greenskins are gonna give me military access. Nope.
If I don't like what you say, Mork will be eating your guts tonight.
So I guess we're just gonna have to actually just walk through their territory. And hopefully they won't attack us. If they do, well... Well, if they do, we'll just have to wipe them out. Alright, so can I build another army? I can. We have Walkoff and this guy. I would kind of like... I do wish I could get the Grayling Moot, because then I would be able to build up that one place. But then again, that will take a while anyway, so you know what? We're just going to recruit Walkoff there. But then again, I don't know if I necessarily have access to all the stuff that I really want, so... Instead, what we're going to do, we have these two armies that are pretty much ready to go. Let's check our forces real quick, see if there's any other heroes. Okay, so no other heroes are going to appear here. Let's take you... Oh, that's where our... That's how we're going to leave here. Okay. So we're going to be bringing these two forces out. They're going to join the war against the vampires over here. I don't think Chaos is going to appear again, but if they do, well, we'll be screwed, but I think we'll be alright.
Of course.
So far, this has been rather uneventful with everything going on. Which I guess is a good thing, but not for streaming. I think there'd be some big battle going on. Looks like the vampires are at war with, like, everyone. The greenskins, the high elves, us. And their balance of power is halfway, so it's rather impressive. I do wonder if the warriors have... Well, let's see. The North World's Edge Mountains are held by vampires. Wolfenburg is held by vampires. Be careful what you wish for. I know. I especially know in this game. let's do that one, I guess. Militia restored. Even though there's really not too much I can do at the moment. Alright. This guy's all maxed out on that. Let's do ceremonial bandages.
For the mortuary cult. I deign to move. Lord of Nekara. Patra calls. Not to be trusted.
Alright, how's this place looking? We're losing 4. You know what? Let's not tax the province. I'd rather just keep this place in good public order. Of course, if the Greenskins decide they're going to be ornery and attack one of these areas, then we're screwed. Or raid one of these areas.
Greatness comes.
Ah, he's not going to heal there. Fudge. Oh well. I think we'll survive. What do you like about Star Wars? For me, it is how it has politics and how they also influence the war. I do like the political aspects. You know, I'm a political science major, so you know, politics is always a big thing for me. I like that Star Wars has a spiritual, mythological sort of aspect to it. It's much like a modern myth for today's day and age. That really doesn't... like, no other... I don't know. At least for me, no other movie really sets up the mythological sort of nature of Star Wars like Star Wars does. You know, because I mean, it's even inspired actual religions of so-called like Jediism. That, because there's like certain aspects of like, you know, quote-unquote Jediism that actually, you know, make sense, that have connections with modern-day Buddhism and that sort of thing. So, oh, I could just go on and on about Star Wars. Like, I mean, Star Wars is the perfect mixture of a nerdy thing and a cool thing as well. Like, with Star Wars, you have a universe that has science in it, but is not necessarily bound by science, like certain aspects of like Star Trek seem to be. Even Star Trek gets a little fantasy-oriented in certain parts, but is much more grounded. Military access? Okay. But yeah, the political aspect that was especially introduced in Episode 1, but was always there. You know, ever since the line that the Emperor dissolves the Senate in the first Star Wars game. There's been politics in Star Wars, but it was really sort of emphasized in Episode 1. Where are you guys at? Over here? Okay. But, oh, I think to an extent as well, I and probably other people also had just different theories about Star Wars, especially growing up during the time of the prequels coming out. You know, I was a teenager then, but that sort of had a good role in sort of determining some of the stuff that, oh, like, I guess it's also a problem with Star Wars too, is there's so much potential hype with Star Wars that you can kind of go bad too with it. Like, the hype of the prequels, there's like nothing that matches it. It was like beyond anything. I think part of that is because by the time the prequels came out, there was already a lot of stuff that established an expanded universe. So you could certainly have a large amount of, I guess, expectations for Star Wars. But yeah, I'm eager to see where Disney's going to continue to take Star Wars. Relatively optimistic. Certainly on the gaming front, they could be doing much better. But, you know, Disney's never exactly had the best time when it comes to video games.
Set sail! Set sail!
Alright, so those guys will hopefully be able to get over here, join the war against the vampires, pretty soon at least.
Advance!
Oh, I have a feeling that Oixel could be a place that has Skaven around here. Let's see. I have a pretty good feeling that Skaven are right here. Based on that corruption that was there. Oh, they making a movie about Han Solo's life. That is true. It comes out May 25th. So another... Oh, 2 months from now. Yeah. March. Yeah, because today's March 25th. Well, I guess technically the 26th now. But, yeah, so 2 more months and we will have the Han Solo movie. Which, I'll say based on the first trailer, I'm relatively optimistic. I know a lot of people are not optimistic about the Solo movie, but you know, it'll be interesting to see. Will I go see it? Absolutely. So we'll see how they do it. I know definitely when I first heard about who they cast for it, I was iffy. And then from the trailer, I can see some of the resemblance. I mean, I understand. You're not going to get it to be perfect. Casting another actor to play Harrison Ford. It's just not going to happen. It was never going to happen to be perfect. But at the same time, you know, if he at least fulfills a measure of likeness to Harrison Ford. Because to me, Harrison Ford and Han Solo are almost inseparable. I don't know if Harrison Ford would like to hear that, but I think he probably understands as well that pretty much they are inseparable to many people. So alright, how much do these guys hate me right now? Heading towards negative 157 from all those trespasses against greenskins. Oh well. Let's go check on our other forces here. We'll put them into a full speed. They're going to take some damage going through here, but once we get to this territory, we'll be better suited to healing up. Who's this guy with? Those guys? Okay. Give him the elixir of immortality. Alright, this place is level 5, which means I can build up some of these. Let's do 1 Hero Titan statue. Oh, I can't afford any more. So I guess we're only doing 1 Hero Titan statue for the moment. Alright, let's see if we can find... Oh, fudge. Sorry, Hexawaddle. Didn't mean to do that to you. I actually wanted to target Oixel there, but they have so many heroes around that I targeted them. Oops. Oh, come on, stream. Get back into being in the green. Stream is currently in the red. Okay, now you're back in the green. Okay, good. I'm sure probably depending on how the Han Solo movie does will determine if Disney goes through with other like story Star Wars story titles. Like I know there's always been talk of the Obi-Wan a potential Obi-Wan film. I don't know how I feel about an Obi-Wan film. I can understand a Han Solo film. An Obi-Wan film, to me, it's always been that Obi-Wan goes to Tatooine, drops off Luke, and then just disappears to watch over Luke from afar for the next 20 years. That he doesn't do anything special. So to actually go in and put some kind of adventure that Obi-Wan goes into after that, kinda goes against my own ingrained belief on what Obi-Wan does. I'm not saying I would completely rule out an Obi-Wan film, but they would have to do it right. Alright, you guys continue moving on. There's the Warriors of Chaos. So it looks like just a couple of regular lords.
Make way. Follow me. Stand sentinel.
Now, once we can get our forces back into like over here, where we're not going to be taking damage from just being in this area, I think we'll have a better time against Chaos. Right now, how they are, there's room for things to go horribly wrong. And I don't like that. I don't even know what I want to build here. I could do this, but that's really not that much gold. I don't know, we'll wait. Come on, stream. Get back into being in the green. You can see how almost killing a friend that was like a brother to him affected him throughout his life. I suppose that is true. But that doesn't necessarily sell a good movie. So, again, it's difficult for me to work on with that movie. At least unless they do it right. So that one, to me, would have to be done much more perfectly than, say, a movie about Han Solo. Well, the puppets of Chaos are gone now. So I think that might just mean that there's only one more Chaos faction left.
I'm a schemer.
Oh, lovely. Skarsnik is around here.
Submit to your king. The day of awakening.
Oh, the Vampire Counts took this Tower of Crack. Who's there, anyways? Waldakir zu Bissendorf. Whoever the hell that is. Alright, let's check on our other army that we have.
My will be done. My dynasty reigns supreme.
I have to say, these guys didn't take as much attrition as I thought they were going to take crossing the sea there. I was expecting that they would have been in a much worse shape.
Attend. A poor lore keeper. Desperate times.
Scaling is now destroyed. I think the Varg are still around, but again, I think they're relatively on a similar footing as Scaling was, and pretty much nothing. I mean, although Bretonia is kind of like that too. Poor Bretonia. Gavin, welcome to the stream. It's nice to see that you made it. Alright, so we have that guy there. So a lot of forces of chaos roaming around. Do I head to the south, or do I head for these vampire guys? Let's head kinda closer towards chaos, I guess. How goes it? South? Oh, Gerardo. I didn't see that. Well, if we headed south, we could take on the vampire counts and all that. Directly south is just the Bay of Blades. That place might fall soon if they get a decent Chaos Rebellion. So yeah, I decided to go after these guys. We'll see if it works. Alright, you guys head there, you guys head there. And starting to repair ourselves. Alright, we're almost in range to start attacking some of the Warriors of Chaos. Who knows, they might end up going to attack us. Ooh, they're looking kinda weak there. Well, just so long as the Greenskins don't go to war with us, we'll be alright. If the Greenskins go to war with us, all my plans go to shit. Not that we can't attack them and take them out, it's just that it'll make trudging through all of this much more difficult. Oh, this Bay of Blades has fallen. Of course, the vampires are probably going to head towards that. Oh well. Alright, let's get these guys onto land. Let's see. Oh, Castle Baston fell to the High Elves. The High Elves, they're going to be a pain once we take out not the vampires, Chaos. And they decided that they don't want to be friends anymore. Didn't have a plan B. Well, I guess my plan B is kind of this army that's over here. These guys will be able to push through Vampire Land and all that. if the Greenskins go to war with us and take out Khatep up there, so... If there's a plan B, that's it.
To your king, not to be trusted. King and patriarch.
Hey, look, you're back. Alright, what to do with you now? I don't even know what to do with you. Because we really don't have any threats around here. Let's send you over here, I guess. And eventually get you into the Southlands. Because we don't have any presence over there.
Only to bring great.
Again, if you weren't friends with the vampire accounts, maybe I would, von Karstein. But no, you're friends with the vampire accounts, and I need to destroy the vampire accounts. Ooh, this isn't good. Wood Elves have declared war on Bretonnia and Lothern. I don't think that's bringing me in directly with it. I think more than likely the Wood Elves attack Bretonnia, and Bretonnia is allies with Lothern. But yeah, that's not a good sign, because Wood Elves can be a pain. I don't think I've ever played a game of Wood Elves versus Tomb Kings.
To be trusted. Those the scrolls. The day of awakening. Desert Strider.
Alright, you guys. Bring you up there. Bring you up here. Bretonnia, can I do anything with you? I can do a trade agreement. I can do military access. And I can do a military alliance. Okay. Let's do all of that. Alright, Bretonnia has an expansive amount of land, but their armies are pitiful. So that's not exactly good.
Many secrets.
Break trade agreement? Why would I break the trade agreement with Bretonnia? Darn von Karstein vampires. Oh, don't tell me you're gonna start to send agents against me. Yes, attack the greenskins with your agents. Don't attack me. Come on, stream, quit going in the red. Alright, main tributary used for trade and transport of materials has slowly running dry. Well, we have plenty of canopic jars, so let's dig and pray. Oh, and the beastmen are returning. Lovely. Oh well. Oh, they went all around. Okay. Sneaky little warriors of chaos.
Call for agency. To be trusted.
Oh yeah, I forget I'm allies with Bretonnia now, so I can just run through their territory. So let's do that. Bring you over there. Bring you over there. And the High Elves are just like ransacking all of the vampire territory now. Poor vampires. They stand no chance. Although probably before I go to attack the vampires, I probably should use some of my canopic jars to boost up my second couple armies and their heroes. Haha, the tides have turned. Yes, so far it looks like it. Although what the wood elves down here do could definitely define some things. Although if the wood elves cause some damage to Lothern, I won't necessarily complain about that.
Do not underestimate me.
Oh, I heard a settlement fall. What one was that? Oh, I really hate seeing the upload rate go all wacky.
My dynasty reigns supreme.
Alright. So they're all the way over there. You know what? Let's try and see if we can get over to take Altdorf. Maybe. Maybe.
Legions move. Onward, soldiers.
If I can take Altdorf, it'll be interesting to see if the Tomb Kings get any special buildings at Altdorf.
The critics.
Vampire counts, what are you up to? Oh, they're moving to attack those guys, and they failed. What block army? Oh, come on. Maybe I should actually send that one agent, prince or whatever that I have around here, over here, to help with their enemy agents. Because the vampires do have a lot of good enemy agents. Oh no! Chaos has gone around me. Oh no. Although it is of note that of the Warriors of Chaos armies I've seen, none of them have any of the major ones. So we haven't seen Kolek, we haven't seen Sigvald or Archaon or any of those guys.
What? King of Mehekara. King of Mehekara. Yes, king of greatest dynasty. Ambush the foolish. Never.
Hopefully this one army being an ambush stance. It's not a great ambush success chance, but it's something. Hopefully they'll be able to catch some of these guys off guard. Especially this army. I mean, look at this. He has lots of elite units in this group.
He is ignorant. Not to be trusted. The resurrection continues. Submit to your king.
Alright, I think we're just going to continue to go this way. See what we can find of chaos over there. And those two settlements that are on the other end of the chaos waste right over here, well, they're just gonna be lost. Alright, and I also said that I was going to look into what sort of things we have for these guys. So Khatep, you especially, you have junk pretty much. So let's look into what we can get for you. So weapons. Let's see. Oh, I don't have any spices and I don't have any medicinal plants. Ugh, can't talk. Let's see. So we're going up against vampires. I think probably this would do pretty well. Or do I do... Oh, magical attacks. That's what I'm gonna do. Especially if I have to go up against banshees. Next, armor. Again, I kinda wish I had spices so I could do these things. I guess we'll do the armor of ages. Oh, who would think that spices of all things would be so important? Next, let's see. Magic resistance. Oh, the death mask of Carnage. The 8% ward save is nice. And then talismans. Generally I go with the collar of Shikara. 15% ward save and 5% physical resist. That amulet of Fasta. I don't know. Because it's something they have to activate manually, I'm not so big on those kind of boosts. So, alright. So, Khatep, we have some stuff for you now. So this is going to give him a ward save of like 23%. And then physical resistance of 10%. So that should be a nice little boost to his survivability. Next, Setmet. Do you have anything? You have nothing as well. So again, we'll go through and get you some things. Let's give you the bonus to infantry. Armor. Yeah, well, ooh. Weapon strength. That isn't bad. I think we'll do that. Could give him a charge bonus, and since he's part of the chariot group, that would probably work well. And then the talisman, another color of Shikara. And now I'm down to 273 Canopic jars. So I've gone definitely through a lot of them, but it is what it is. I kind of want to give him this giant blade, but the hunger is a nice bonus as well. Alright, so let's end the turn here and see what happens next. If Chaos is actually going to do anything in particular or not. Vampires, are you going to fall into my trap? You are. Oh, my ambush failed. But even if it failed, it doesn't matter. Because now I have all my forces here. It's not giving me much of a chance on here, but I think my constructs can do pretty well here. Do they have any anti-large? Ooh, their Blood Knights are. We gotta be careful here. Gotta be careful, or we could end horribly. Okay, start deployment. Now our overall focus here is going to be wiping out their leader. Because if we can take him out, it'll pretty much be the end of their forces. Okay, group 2 is going to be our faster force. And we'll put our Hero Titan up front. Reinforcements are coming from over there. position ourselves here. Alright, I think we are ready to go. Come on, stream. Don't go into the red now when we're about to start this big battle. Alright, let's put our chariots over to the left. We'll see if we can sort of box them in.
Curse them all! Move!
I suppose one option would also be to use my chariots to sort of, especially because these are all ranged chariots as well, to sort of kite them a bit. Because vampires don't have any ranged forces.
King! Obey! Move! Bow to me!
Actually, you know what? We'll get our artillery into position here. And then once they are in range, then we can move in. That Terrorgeist looks like something. Okay, come on, artillery. Get into position up here. Alright, so they are here. Let's focus on those graveyard. Because they're grouped up and they're slower. Chariots, move in. Alright, let's move.
Curse them all!
Hey, leave him alone. Alright, chariots, move in against those infantry. Alright, where is their main guy? He's all the way over here. Alright, how do our Carrion do against all that? Against that Mortis engine? We'll find out. And I think we've won this battle. A little costly, our chariots and carrion, but our more expensive units I think held up. Oh, I don't want to save the replay. I think we lost one group of sepulchral stalkers. Other than that, everyone else seems to be good. Oh, their army's still alive. Because they have that stupid vampire ability. And those Warriors of Chaos are going ever closer to the monolith of Khatep. I want to call it Monolith of Katarn, just because I've played Star Wars Dark Forces and all that, so I'm used to Katarn. But it's Khatep, I think. So. Or Khatam, however you pronounce it. Alright, so another dynasty is researched. That should be all the dynasties. Proclamation of the Fifth, plus 1 unit experience, construction cost, and income from income buildings. Okay, not bad all around.
Submit to your king. Legions, move and camp. rises from the sands.
Alright, so you're going to do that. You... I almost wonder if we should go in... I really can't, because... we'll just put you into ambush stance. You, let's recruit some guys for your forces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Okay, so all of our chariots are still here. Necropolis Knights, though that will take absolutely forever for them to show up here. 5 turns, yeah, that's way too long. Oh, I really want to wipe out that army there, but I don't think I'd be able to.
Excels in necromancy. Those the scrolls. Sphinx. Of awakening.
One thing before I ended the turn, I saw that Krakadrak there is held by the Varg. That could be potentially an interesting location for me to set up, because the way that might be classified, that may not be classified as like Chaos Wastes. So I might be able to build a whole settlement there. So I think that's what I'm going to try once I get my forces over there. Ooh. Alright. They're sending all their forces against us, but we have all our forces here. I kind of just want to auto-resolve it. I'm just going to auto-resolve it. Lost a few chariots, but nothing else. And hopefully it's enough that we can completely wipe out these guys. Of course not. There's still an army that escapes, and of course they go to defend Altdorf. Chaos is almost on that place. They might just reach it now, yep. We probably have no chance, but I'm gonna try and defend it. At least try and weaken them. Because if I can weaken them, then by the time that they reach the next settlement that has a bit more defenses, maybe we'll be able to take them out. If not, then oh well.
Undying Prince. Legions forward!
We're moving forward, because if we don't, that hell cannon will take us out. I wonder if we positioned our forces behind that stone, if that might help. I'll try it. Hello there, Casper Ghost. It might just work. Of course, it might also block my archers as well, but we'll see. This will be interesting, yes. Yeah, I don't expect things to go very well from this battle here. Because we don't have enough forces to do this. But we're gonna try at the very least. Chaos versus full-on undead, yeah. Unfortunately, this is just the settlement defense force, so we don't have a full-on army here. If we could take out these trolls, that would be something. Unfortunately, these Chaos Knights have shown up. I'm going to try and send some Ushabti, spawn them in at the Hell Cannon. If I could take out the Hell Cannon, that would be a nice little something.
Eternally loyal.
Goodbye, archers. And we're crumbling. Get ready to use that Ushabti. Come on. Come on. Do it. Because even if this guy falls, I still have the Ushabti. Because they can't crumble. Hurry, go before those guys all show up. It's like the one last FU moment that you can send to an opponent. So long as you have enough units to spawn this realm of souls, Ushabti. Let's speed it up. Are they going to be able to? It does not look like they are going to be able to finish off the Hell Cannon crew. Well, it was a valiant effort, at the very least. We'll see if the next settlement is any better at defending. And we didn't even take out any of their forces. We took out some Chaos Spawn. Yeah, I haven't even seen any of the major Chaos players yet. So this might just even be the first wave of Chaos. This may not even be the major one. But if that's the case, taking Krakadrak over here will be even more important. Alright, do we have that little agent over here yet? Not even close. Ugh.
Done. Attend your king, slaves. The king moves. They challenge me on living march.
Also, this is interesting. I didn't even notice it. Huh. So yeah, all Tomb King units actually have resilience to vampire territory. That's something I didn't know before. This is the first time I've actually had a Tomb King army get all the way up into vampire territory to notice it. So that's at least one good thing.
I'm awake. Tomb King. Legions march. Attend your king, slaves. Entomb them.
Alright, bring on more chariots.
Not to be trusted.
Even Nagash have limits.
I have a feeling that it's going to end up being Lothern that actually ends up taking Altdorf, unfortunately. As much as I would like to take it, they're just better positioned and they have more armies around. Alright. So let's continue on over here. Where we want to go is we want to go here to Krakadrak. That is going to be what saves us, I think.
Advance!
Alright, so we have Necropolis Knights, Skull Catapult. I guess we can probably do that research. The vampire counts are starting to lose their large amount of balance of power. And one good thing about us not taking attrition in vampire territory is it's going to allow us to come over here and ambush. Oh, they did take out that one group. But yeah, if we can ambush the vampires in their territory, that'll go a long way towards solving some of our issues. And they want a military alliance now. Well, our enemies are their enemies pretty much. So let's do it. We'll have one big alliance of light around here.
A promising student. For the mortuary cult. Grand Hierophant Khatep.
Oh, this place is actually a suitable climate. Oh, that is awesome. We need a suitable climate around here, because then we'll really be able to actually build up over here. I didn't think that that would even be suitable climate for Khatep's forces.
Address me as your highness.
Alright, so our forces are all healed up. Let's see, you have an 80% chance, you have an 85% chance, so we'll actually use you to set up the ambush.
Nehekara reborn.
And you know what? We're gonna put you in ambush stance as well. Actually, you know what? We'll just put you in that stance and recruit one more person into your force. Let's do another group of archers, I think. Oh, you know what? Oh wait, no, the artillery was from the other one. Okay, we'll do another group of archers. Yeah, this is the one that had the artillery. Okay. So we'll do that.
Gods, attend your king, slaves.
Now let's see if that ambush works. It is the Vampire Count's turn. What are they doing? That one's moving and is caught in the ambush. The enemy failed to spot your ambush. Attack now, and the element of surprise will give you the upper hand. You know what? Let's fight it. I want to see what an ambush looks like with a whole bunch of chariots. I think it'll look rather interesting. I think I'll set up my chariots on either side, while all of my carrion are going to focus down on their necromancer dude. And that should be an interesting way to do it. That will be group 1. This will be group 2. Oh, where's their necromancer dude? There's their necromancer dude. Okay. So group 3 is going to attack their flyers, and group 4 is going to attack the necromancer. Let's get started. Alright, my carrion aren't doing the best. But our chariots almost have this guy taken out. Hey, go away, bats. Go away.
Tomb King. Of course. I am reborn. Carry on, Lord.
Did I lose my... Yeah, I did lose all of my chariot dudes.
I am reborn.
Oh well. Alright, let's just speed this up. We're almost done. Not the best use of my forces here. But fortunately I can revive them relatively quickly. Hello there, Satan Dark Destroyer. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, that was a mess with my forces. Oh well. At least it was relatively expendable forces.
Witness my eternal majesty.
So are they going to send another force now? Oh no, they have a few forces around there. I'm crossing my fingers, hoping that I'm gonna be alright. Come on, just go to the next turn. Okay, good. Yeah, they had 2 armies around there. That wasn't a good sign. What do you want? Join the war against the Silver Host? Why not? It's not a war that I necessarily need to worry about, so... Alright, who do they have around here? They are getting close. I almost want to just go and start the siege. The only problem is...
If you wish.
I'm almost afraid that they're going to try...
Power in unlife.
This could go very horribly wrong. In so many ways. Oh no.
Arise, legions. King of greatest dynasty.
Okay, we're gonna put you into ambush stance now. And you are going to enter that. Oh, I'm gonna lose the chance at getting Altdorf. Just know it.
Yes, Your Highness. Will be done. Strike on my
Hell.
Obey me.
I hate not being able to get Altdorf.
Crush them.
But every way that I'm looking at it, if I send my forces here, they're going to come out and attack. I'm going to lose. Because I don't have enough forces here. If I... Yeah, just every way that I'm looking at it, it's not going to work. Fudge. So the High Elves are going to end up taking Altdorf.
Fool. Destroy them. For the mortuary cult.
This place I'm just going to raise
Everything.
because it'll be too much of a pain to try and do anything with it.
All power to the cult. To be crushed. A worthy servant.
What I do probably have to do is make a whole force of Necropolis Knights for that second army that's attacking the vampire counts. Unfortunately, that'll take 5 turns coming in from global recruitment. Ooh, maybe I'll still get my chance at taking Altdorf then. Maybe.
Many secrets.
And Camry wants me to join the war against the followers of Nagash right now. I'll agree to it. Hopefully nothing bad happens from joining that war. Hopefully. Let's see. One of our Lich Priests has dared approach with concerns that one of the Necrosphinxes is no longer under the control of our warriors' souls, but instead is in thrall to Uskef, the destructive god buried beneath the sands. Dare we destroy it and risk his unending wrath? Leave it or put it to rest? Do I hurt my monster units? This is for 10 turns too. Or do I help them? I think I'm going to help them. We're gonna leave it. just because that one army has a few monster units. Ugh. That's a bad thing to encounter. Alright. If I was to attack, Altdorf will not be able to be defended by those guys. I don't think. Nope, it doesn't look like it. So if there's a time to attack, now is it. Yep, it's only that. So we're gonna do this. It's now or never to take Altdorf. And things might go horribly wrong. But I think we can do this. Hopefully that boost to my monster units is going to do it for us. Alright, so we have two gates here. I am going to focus a lot of my heavy monster units over here. Because that's where my chariots are going to come from. We'll set up these guys. You know what? Put the stalkers with those guys as well.
Sepulchral majesty. Let's rest. They vex me. Petra worships me.
Alright, let's see if we can do this.
I will be done.
Monsters attack!
Petra worships me.
Alright, let's boost our archers here. See if we can get our forces in through there.
Sepulchral
Well, oh, the Graveguard are following. Okay, good. Let's go back on them. And show them the error of their ways for attempting to mess with my monsters. Oh no! Are you serious? Total War Warhammer 2 has stopped working. Oh, hell. Okay, let's go back. And of course this happens like right as I'm about to... Oh, rage. Rage. Right as we're on the cusp of doing something great. Warhammer crashes on me. I don't even know why it crashed. Generally I've noticed crashes when there's too many like armies involved in a fight, but that wasn't the instance in this one, so let's go back, load up our autosave, and hopefully everything will go well. Wow, the battle was so epic the game crashed. Yep, pretty much. It really pisses me off when this game does that, because this game does do that. It, like, especially when it's a battle that's of like big significance, which this one is, because I really want to get Altdorf. Fortunately, this game does have an autosave, so of course it'll take us to before the previous turn ended, I think, so... And I knew I was going to win that battle, too. It was only a matter of time. It was just... Okay. So let's end the turn. And hopefully everything proceeds as it did before and we're actually able to take Altdorf. If things go differently and I can't take Altdorf, like the armies end up positioned differently, oh, that would piss me off. And things are going differently. I don't approve. I don't approve at all. Fudge! Oh, crap. My look right now. I really need to get a webcam set up. For moments like this when I rage because of something that happens in the game. I knew I should have saved before I started that battle. Alright. Oh, things might be a little loud. Hold on. Alright. Can you hear me now, Gerardo? Okay, yeah, I had to switch over to my Blue Yeti microphone. For whatever reason, my headset wasn't even showing up in OBS. So, anyways, yeah, I don't know what happened now. I'm just having all manner of issues today. Between the upload rate, between losing that Altdorf battle, because this game likes to cheat when things are going too well and just crash. Anyways, as I was saying, I should have just saved, or as I was saying, probably just to myself, I should have just saved that game before I actually went and started that battle. Unfortunately, I don't know, just apparently I just can't win today. Alright, well, we see there one Vampire Lord. Let's have our Hero Titan. Actually, you know what? Can our Hero Titan hit Kemmler there? Come on, Hero Titan. Yes! Hey, leave him alone. Yes, squish Kemmler, squish him like the little bug that he is. Alright, where is that other Vampire Lord now? There he is. Take that one next. Flee! Flee, little man. Oh, I lost my priest. Come on, constructs. Run down that vampire lord. Why are you falling apart? Don't fall apart. Darn it. Well, our one Tomb King is sending out his little curse now. Welcome back, Gerardo. This battle is a complete mess. But we might almost be getting to the point that we can win it. Come on, army, just crumble on me. Not my army, their army. I've lost one Necrosphinx. And they might just be about ready to fall apart. Ugh. This was a mess. This whole episode was a mess. And of course this army is probably going to end up coming back to life because, you know, AI vampire armies always come back to life. Grrr. Alright, well, our constructs were pretty much the only things that survived. Taking Altdorf is pretty much out of the picture now. Pretty much not going to happen. And of course, they still have a sizable army. Ugh, disgusts me. I knew I should have quick saved before that Altdorf battle. I can't believe I didn't do that. Is there a strategy game that you play that you go against other people? That I regularly play? Not really. Let's see. I've played instances of this where I've gone against other people. But my timing to do that is always off, so probably StarCraft is probably the one strategy game that I play that I've gone against other people more regularly. But even then, I haven't done StarCraft in a little while. Do I want to join that war? Nah. Yeah, I guess part of it is just because of my schedule. There's not too many strategy games that I play where I'm against other people. But I don't know. It happens to all of us. You forget to save and your whole life comes crashing down. Yes, that is pretty much what happened. Oh, there's that one thing that came up last time. Well, let's just leave it, I guess. Wounded. Defeated Heinrich Kemmler. Got 10% magic resistance for the whole army.
Submit to your king. My will be done.
Alright, let's retreat back into Lothern territory.
Legions move. Submit to your king.
Let's see, what do we want to do here? Well, I could work on just rebuilding my whole group of whatchamacallit guys, but I probably should get some forces around here too. Although with the vampires, it's like, oh, I have no idea what my plan should be. Maybe I just should fall back all the way to get to a safe position. You know what? That's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna fall all the way back over here, so we can rebuild our forces over here and then go from there. It's disappointing, but it is what it is. And ultimately, I'm probably going to be able to reinforce armies quicker through the global than I am to try and send another army over by land. So we'll get our forces positioned and then we'll end it for today. Alright, so we'll end this last turn
And then we'll leave it for next week. But yeah, I mean, in a way we've made progress. Well then, you're not the only one who forgot to save. It seems my progress in Skyrim wasn't saved. Oh no, Gerardo! You were telling me about that you were playing Skyrim. Oh. I had that happen to a friend. Not that he didn't make separate saves in Skyrim. And he ended up getting into an area where he was stuck. And his only autosaves were like in that area, so like he was just completely stuck and he couldn't do anything about it. And this was, I believe, on PS4, so no console commands either. Oh yeah, Skyrim is another of those games that you need to have multiple saves. I mean, otherwise things can go horribly wrong. Well, then I'll have to kill Alduin again. You know, makes it more entertaining having to kill him again. And yeah, I have no idea what happened to my headset. Why it suddenly went out again. Because this time it went out and it wasn't even showing up in OBS. So it wasn't an issue with OBS directly. So I'll have to look into seeing what's going on with that too. Alright folks, well that is going to be it for this episode. Yeah, it was a mess. Not just episode wise, with my upload rate still being wonky again. Thank you Comcast. But also just with everything that happened. So the moral of the story is, when you are playing Total War Warhammer 2, don't be afraid to save. Control S. Control S is an easy way to do a quick save. That way you have it there. Especially when you get a great opportunity in the game as well, like I did. I forgot when is the next live stream. So the next stream is, well, the streams are generally every Tuesday, Thursday, and Sunday. So Sundays are Warhammer Day. So next Tuesday is going to be StarCraft. And Thursday might be the last Stellaris stream. Depends on how things go in the war with that Awakened Empire. But thanks for watching, folks. As always, be sure to leave a like if you enjoyed the stream. Always be sure to leave a comment once the stream gets uploaded. If there's anything you see that I could be doing differently, besides being sure to autosave or quick save or whatever. Definitely learn that lesson. And yeah, we'll see you all next time. So thanks for watching and see you then.